Hello and welcome back to Ships and Giggles, my video series documenting my progress through World of Warships, and at the moment that is through the American cruiser line, and we are up to the Omaha, and I have now managed to unlock both hulls on the Omaha, so this game is the first game with the second hull unlocked. So without further ado, let's begin and have the obligatory look around. And isn't that a nice map? This must be one of the new maps. I've not seen this before. It's twilight or nighttime, whatever you like to call it. I think it's twilight. It looks really good. I like that. So we're just having a look around now, and we'll no doubt sail off any second. Okay, so we're headed due south really. I started heading off to the west, but then saw that we only had two destroyers heading into this corner, so I turned around to back them up. We've got two destroyers in front of us at the moment. There's one in the smoke screen and there's a Nicholas over there, so I'm going to start engaging these, and of course I'm doing that with high explosive. There's the other one again, and maybe he's run aground, I don't know, but just gives me more opportunity to miss him really. But we'll keep at him. Ooh, that looks like another miss. You see, but now he thinks he's safe behind them mountains or hills or where they are, but no, you're not, matey. Finally got the bugger, although he's only set on fire. I haven't actually sunk him yet or anything. But let's just head round this headland a little bit and see if we can get a bit more action on him. Ooh, and we've got another destroyer. They must be doing something behind that island. They're definitely multiplying. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this little bugger. Well, managed to get a couple of hits in there, but I didn't want to forget that there was another destroyer coming out towards me, so I can see the torpedoes, I can easily avoid them, so I'm going to send a couple of my own that way, not to particularly hit him. I've no chance of hitting him, but just to give him something to avoid really. And I've slung another two or three out behind the island to the other side, to the left, as you can see now, for the same reason. I'm also checking around that there's nobody on my team anywhere near me to get hit by the torpedoes, which you must always do. As we all know, when we're sunk by our own team, it's very frustrating. Okay, so just got a couple of hits on the destroyer to the front of me. There we go. While I was waiting for this guy to pop back up. Didn't want to forget that he was here, as I might be eating some torpedoes if I did, and he's popped his smoke screen as he's getting a lot of attention now. Got a couple of good hits on him. We'll just have to have a look round for him again, but keeping an eye on the other guy over there. I've got one on each side of me, so I don't want to forget. I'm keeping looking around, making sure I can see them both. I know where they both are, and am I going to hit him? Yep, set him on fire. Got some good hits there. Is he still in the same place? No, he's moved, which he should do really. He's in a destroyer. Just popping a couple of torpedoes off for exactly the same reason as before, just towards the smoke screen to give him something to avoid if it happens to still be in there. And there's nothing from my team around me that could possibly get in the way of those, so keep looking for him. There he is again, using the detect pop-up just to get a clue when he's going to appear again. And we've got, ooh, hit him again. Did some damage to him. Keep piling him in on him now. He's there's not much left of him, I don't think. He's there. Oops, my mistake. That's his little friend. But if he wants to play, I'm happy to oblige. Where are you, you disappearing little bugger? Oh, you're making me so mad now. Trying to avoid my shots and firing torpedoes at me. It's just not fair. Okay, this Nicholas is getting a bit close to me. I'm suspecting he might be trying to do a torpedo run. Very close to me, so I don't have a chance to avoid anything. Or maybe not. He's actually heading straight for me. He's not going to try and ram me, is he, in a destroyer? Well, okay, he stopped me, but well, I'm not even sure I noticed that collision, to be honest. Like colliding with a rowboat, and the other guy has gone as well. I've just sunk him while I was setting off again. I just put some shots into the other guy and sunk him, which means there's probably a few torpedoes heading my way. But well, that's first time I've seen a destroyer try. In fact, that's the first time a destroyer has tried to ram me. Full stop. Well, live and learn, new experiences. Onward. Okay, nearer to the action again. We've got New Mexico to front, but it's worth noting that both the ship numbers and the counter show us to be ever so slightly in the lead. So we've got an uncaptured B, so I'm going to start capturing B here and see what happens. Being kind of careful now because oh, they've gone down to 5. So we've got 7 versus 5 at the minute. So let's see what happens. Well, I'm capturing. I'm going to go over towards this New Mexico, keeping straight onto him to avoid getting hit by him should he decide to stop firing at that Colorado. Obviously, when I'm heading straight for him, present a much smaller target, and if he does start firing at me, I'm going to start varying my speed as well. Change back to high explosive. In fact, I was already on high explosive because I was fighting destroyers. So as soon as I'm in range, I'm going to start lobbing a few shells over at this New Mexico. The Colorado's not looking too clever. I need to keep an eye on him as well because I do not want to be left alone with this New Mexico should that Colorado get sunk. Okay, I suspected the Colorado is now at the bottom of the ocean, and we are now on level pegging as far as the ships are concerned. The enemy is also ahead on points, and the enemy is also shooting at me, which is far more important than all the rest. So let's get the hell out of here! Throwing a few torpedoes his way, again just for avoidance, but he seems to have, I don't know whether he did that on purpose or he spotted them straight away, but he's turned, pointing towards me. He smells the kill, he's after me. Just avoid this awkwardly placed island, and I've got 2 of them shooting at me, but I'm going to keep on this cruiser. Still firing HE at him, which I know is wrong, but I'm kind of preoccupied at the minute. Ooh! I just got a kill. But it wasn't, strictly speaking, me really. One of the other ships on my team hitting with what must have been a citadel or multiple citadels, knocked, appears to be about half his health off, and then my shots were already on the way and I just finished him off basically. So, but a kill's a kill. It puts us ahead one ship. So I'm just going to get out of the way of these ships that are currently firing at me and rejoin my team, and then hopefully we can start picking them off one by one en masse. Okay, so finally coming around and getting into range of something. As I say, I didn't want to get too close to any of these on my own because they'd have easily just killed me and risked the actual game for the team. We're also capturing while we're here as well, so that's the benefit of that as well. And just pummeling this guy with a bit of high explosive, as you do, because he's a battleship and he's on fire. And he's getting hit by others as well, so he's going down quite quick. Just trying to move me targeting a little bit further forward so I can maybe set him afire somewhere else on his ship. Yeah, burning nicely now. Just need some marshmallows. Ooh, and there's torpedoes going into him as well, so that should, yeah. There he goes. So we're down to the last enemy and there's 4 of us. So unless anything incredibly stupid happens, it looks like we're going to win. Of course, it doesn't really matter that they've only got 1 ship left because the counter's nearly 1,000 anyway. And there it goes. And wait for it. It was, of course, a victory. Thoroughly enjoyable game. Really starting to enjoy the Omaha. And some nice bits in that match as well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers, bye bye.